You know what's amazing when I think about the language that Ruth uses is so much of it is reflective of what Jesus says to us. Don't you hear the language? I mean, the one who comes from his homeland, who leaves his glory aside, who says to his followers, I will never leave you, I will never forsake you. And even unto death, he will care for and love his people. Don't you hear? The reason you hear that language in Christ, it's really just the chesed language of God speaking covenant love to his people that is ultimately displayed in the coming of Jesus and the dying of Jesus on the cross. Jesus is the great friend who comes from his homeland, leaves everything behind, and comes and says to broken, compromised people, I will never leave you. I will die before I will let you go. I will face death in order to declare my love for you. That's exactly what Jesus does. And so in the kind of love that we see throughout this book, we're going to see it in Ruth, we're going to see it later on in a guy named Boaz, we see this generous, sacrificial, self-denying kind of love that finds its ultimate fulfillment in the person of Jesus Christ. Yahweh himself comes to every Naomi on the road and says, I will never leave you, I will never forsake you, I will die for you, I will ensure that where you go, I will go, and I will be with you forever. And says even unto his father, take my life, I give it into your hands as I die to save this Naomi on this road where she's headed. And then for 1,000 Naomis, he turns around and says, now you can be like Ruth in your lesser way and go and show and share this same good news to others. Book of Ruth, it's a marvelous true story of God's relentless love, a love we need to receive, a love we want to give.